Hey guys, I am back and today I am filming the Q&A video that answers all of your guys' questions from the giveaway video, and then I will announce at the end of the video who the giveaway winner is. So I actually got a lot of good feedback from you guys, so I'm going to answer most of the questions depending on time and like how long I chat for. And some of the questions were kind of repetitive, so they will answer themselves. So if I don't mention your name, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just kind of lumping your question in with somebody else's. So I'm gonna get started. I have my phone in my hand, and I have my video pulled up with all the questions. My shirt is really bothering me today. For some reason, these like strings kind of like, they got long and now they don't lay properly like on my chest. So that's annoying, but I'm just going to ignore that. So first question is from Nirvana 30. On a level from 1 to 10, how would you rate your confidence? I would have to say I probably am above 5, definitely below 10, probably like a 7 or 8. Like I feel like I'm a lot more confident than some of my friends or some other girls that I've spoken to, but there definitely are times where I doubt myself, or I'm not feeling my most confident, or I feel like people are judging me, and that can happen to the best of us. I mean, that can happen all the time. Like for example, I just went to the mall on Sunday with my mom and my grandma, and I felt like every person was staring at me when I was in that mall, and I was like, why is everybody looking at me? And so I just feel like sometimes your confidence levels can, they fluctuate. So I would say between like a 7 and an 8 if I had to answer that question. Mary Elizabeth asked me what I'm getting a degree in. So I am currently going to school for my nursing degree. I'm going to get a bachelor's in the science of nursing and then take my boards and then hopefully get my RN. Jess asked, what is your favorite bra that is comfy and covers the back rolls? I struggle with bras rolling in the back. I honestly, if I'm being honest, I don't think I have found my holy grail bra yet, but I do shop at Lane Bryant and Torrid for the most part for my bras. Besides that, I really like the bralettes from Torrid. Those aren't really considered bras because they don't have padding or underwire, or they don't push up or anything like that, but they're just so comfortable, and I don't find that they give you any sort of back rolls, and I wear them as crop tops all the time. So I would definitely check Torrid or Lane Bryant. I would just get yourself measured and kind of speak with the sales rep. I feel like they would have a better answer to that question, but if you're wondering where I get my bras from, it's Torrid or Lane Bryant. Where's your favorite place to buy plus size clothing? I would have to say I have a million different places, but if I had to choose like one place specifically, it's between Old Navy and Forever 21, because I feel like I can get a lot of fashionable pieces from Forever 21, but I also can get a lot of good basics from Old Navy. So it's between those two. Yeah, I like places where I can try clothes on, so my answer is probably never going to be like Boohoo or something like that, because I always find that I think things are cute and then I try them on and they don't look good on me, or I think things are ugly and I try them on and they do look good on me, and sizes vary so much, and I'm just not an online shopping person. So I definitely would say Old Navy or Forever 21. Anna Paige Jenkins asked me, do I want kids someday? The answer to that is I am undecided, because when I think about it, I'm like, no, I don't want kids, because this is so selfish, but like that they're so expensive. Like kids are so expensive, and I also just want my time alone. But then I'm like, I want a legacy. Like I want my kids to live on through me, and I want grandkids, and I want to have babies with my husband, not that I have a husband. I don't have a husband, but like with my future husband, I want to have babies with him. And then whenever I'm with a guy and it's getting serious, I'm always like, I wonder what our kids would look like. So the fact that I think that just makes me feel like, yeah, I'm probably definitely gonna have kids in the future, but like thinking about giving birth and being pregnant and spending money on them is not something I like to think about. So to be determined, but most likely probably, I don't know. Talia Held asked me what my favorite beauty product of all time is. That is so hard. And I don't know if she's talking about like products specifically, or like just like a mascara, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I really, you know what, I'm going to tell you the one thing that I've been loving so much lately is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. It's just a primer. And you wouldn't think it's good for oily skin, but I use it and I wear it, and it makes my makeup last so freaking long, and it makes makeup look amazing on your skin. So if I had to say, as of right now, I really, really like that primer, and it's probably, and I've been looking for a Holy Grail primer for a very long time, and that's probably the closest thing I've ever gotten to finding a Holy Grail primer, so I really like that one. Somebody, no, not somebody, she has a name. Fashion Me Curvy asked, what was the strongest moment in your life that you felt the urge to start being body positive and being inspirational to other women out there like myself who need to regain love and self-confidence in themselves? So that is a tough question, because I honestly feel like I never had like a defining moment where I was like, I'm going to be body positive and I'm going to help other people. I'll tell you kind of the background story is I've grown up, my mom being plus size, my grandma being plus size, a few of my aunts, I've had plus size friends. So I've just grown up in a world where it was okay to be bigger than other people and to be plus size. So never in my mind was I surrounded by people that didn't accept me. So I never truly, and I feel like this is kind of lucky, not everybody has this experience, but I never truly felt as if I had to gain that confidence. Like, it's always just kind of been instilled in me. I don't know how else to better explain that. My hair is still kind of wet, so sorry if I keep playing with it. I know people hate when people play with their hair in their videos, and I kind of hate it as well, but it's going to happen. Like, it's just going to happen. Everybody plays with their hair in their videos. Anyways, so I've always been surrounded by people that made me feel good about myself. Now, to make videos about it, I just kind of started watching videos about girls, plus size people talking about body positivity and doing fashion hauls and whatever. And I had my YouTube channel, and I was just doing basically makeup things. And then I started watching body positive videos, and I kind of was just like, well, I have a YouTube channel, I could make these videos, and then I just did it. Like, there really was no single moment out there. Now, if I had to just say a defining point in my life where I truly felt the most me and felt the most empowered about my body, it would be last summer, which was the summer of 2016, was really when I started wearing crop tops and I started wearing bikinis, and I just really felt like I was pushing boundaries and I was being revolutionary for myself and other plus size women out there. That's when I really felt revolutionary in that way, but it really truly did not take a lot for me to do that. Like, I tried on a bikini and toured, and it took me maybe 5 seconds to decide, can I pull this off? Can I wear this? And then I said yes, and then I bought it. So like I said, that may sound pretty, I don't know if that sounds insensitive, but that just truly is the truth. I feel like I'm lucky. A lot of my friends who are plus size didn't grow up with people that thought it was okay or supported them, and that's sad. I really think that that's unfortunate. But I feel like if you just surround yourself with the right people and you just have the right mentality, and even if it's not your family and you watch my videos or you watch somebody else's videos and you find support from us, you can talk to me. You guys can talk to me in the comments. Follow me on Instagram, Snapchat. You guys can talk to me about being body positive, and I can give you my advice and things like that. So I just really think that answers that question. I'm sorry, I talked a lot on that one, but I had to, answer that fully. Okay. Alexa Raylin said, what is something you really want for your future? I don't know if I'm just being cliche, but I'm definitely being honest. I want like a family, like I want a husband, I want a nice house, I want a boat, I want a good career, like that's just what I want for my future. A dog, just simple things, I think. The next question is by Danny Nunez, and it's basically the same thing. What is your dream life? I really just want like somebody that loves me. I want to be surrounded by my friends and my family a lot. I want to be able to travel. I really want to like live by a beach at some point in my life. I want to have a boat, like I said. Yeah, some nice dogs, kids, questionable. But yeah. Another thing is asking about bras. I already answered that. Favorite eyebrow products, from Molly Kay. Right now I use the Anastasia Dip Brow, and I like that better than the Benefit Ka-Brow for literally only one reason, and that is the fact that it's cheaper. I like both products. I feel like they're very similar. It's just the Anastasia one, I think you get more product in the Anastasia one too, and it's cheaper, so that's what I use. But I also really like that Ulta brow tinting fiber mascara thing. I really like that if I'm being lazy. So those are my 2 brow products. Crystal Murphy, how do you keep your skin looking flawless, and where do you mostly shop for skincare? Girl, let me tell you, my skin is not flawless. I don't know if it's the lighting. I don't know if it is my makeup that I have on, but right now my skin is not flawless at all. But I will answer the skincare question. Right now I'm using a Biore facial cleanser. I really like that. I'm using a, what is the brand? Olivella? I don't know. Oh wait, there it is. Oh, it's like Olivella. I don't know. This is the night cream I'm using and the eye cream to go along with that. And then for a day moisturizer, I usually just use whatever primer I am using for that day, just because I don't like a ton of extra moisture on my face. I really am bad with skincare. You can ask my friend Chris. He calls me the skincare Trump. So there's that. Whitney Goodman asked, how does it make you feel when you go shopping with friends who are a lot smaller than I am? Because she hates when she goes to stores with her friends and she can't find anything to try. So mostly when I go shopping with my friends that are smaller than me, we just go to stores that have both plus size and straight sizes. So me and my friend Haley and my friend Cassidy, me and Cassidy are both plus size, so that works out, I guess, in my favor. But Haley's very tiny. So we'll go to Target, has both. Old Navy has both. Nordstrom is our favorite place, has both. Forever 21 has both. Charlotte Russe has both. I mean, we truly just go to places that have both plus size and straight sizes, and it used to bother me more than it does now, because I feel like places didn't used to have as many plus size options. I remember specifically going on a trip with my Girl Scout troop when I was little, and everybody was shopping, and it was a trip to the Destiny Mall USA or something like that, but it was a trip to the mall and everybody's trying on clothes, and I was just like, you know, nothing really to try on. So I definitely just try, when I'm shopping with my friends, to shop at stores that are both. You know, I'm not going to take my skinny friend into Torrid and have her not be able to try anything on in Torrid, you know? So it's kind of the same thing. Okay, Melissa Hansen said, hi, where are you from? Age, who, what, where, when, and why? I'll answer a few of those. I am from Buffalo, New York. I love it here. It is the thing is, I go to school in a different city, and I didn't realize how much I love Buffalo until I moved away. I truly do like Buffalo, and I can see myself living here when I'm older, but I do want to travel, like I said, and when I retire, hopefully I can retire by a beach or something, but I truly do like staying in Buffalo. I'm just turned 20. I turned 20 on April 25th. And then the who, what, when, where, and why, I don't really know what those are asking, so I'm going to skip over those. Next question from Sarah Martinez says, how did you become so confident being a plus size woman? I think I just kind of answered that. I just like to surround myself with positive people. I don't take any shit. Like, sometimes my one set of grandparents, they can be a little, okay, so I wore a crop top sweatshirt to their house, and my grandma kind of, like, looked at me weird, or I think she tugged on my shirt, and all I said to her was, yes, I know it's a crop top, and I purposely bought it to be short like this, and that's all I said. She should know that I spent my hard-earned money buying a shirt that is purposely small or cropped on me because I like the way it looks and I like to wear it. So I do like to kind of challenge beliefs. I don't know if you can tell from my videos, but I like to challenge beliefs, and I like to speak my opinion, and if I feel good in something, there's no way in hell that you're gonna make me feel bad in something. Sorry. That was sassy. I love my grandma, though. She can just sometimes be a little, like, old school, I guess. How does your family and friends feel about you making YouTube videos? My mom and my dad and my brother, they know that I make YouTube videos, but they don't watch them, and I hope they never watch them because I talk about things on here that I probably don't want them to hear about, which I should be more careful of, but whatever. My friends think I'm, like, gonna be famous someday, which is hilarious because I truly don't think that's gonna happen. I never thought I'd have this many subscribers, so thank you guys so much. I don't like when people I know watch my videos, though. Like, it just makes me cringe. Like, it's just so cringy. I don't know how to explain it. Like, my neighbors at school and some of my, like, guys I've dated in the past, like, they want to watch my videos, and you can watch them, but just not in my presence, and then let's not talk about my videos. Like, that's how I feel. So, yeah, but my friends are so supportive. They, like, make fun of me not make fun of me, but like joke around, make fun of me. Like we go to this place called Tea Leaf, and you can get different flavored drinks. And so they get this drink and they named it the Lamangelo Bab because that's my name on YouTube. And then they're like, oh my God, like we're drinking the Lamangelo Bab. I mean, they're making fun. I just hit this. They're making fun of me in a good way, but it's funny. So yeah. Glitter Glamour asks me, what's the worst date I have ever been on? Okay, so this date, I was talking to the guy, obviously I met him on Tinder, like, if you know anything about me, I use Tinder, okay? I met this guy on Tinder, we were Snapchatting, we were texting for about a week and a half or something like that, and then we decided to meet at this park that's kind of like by this river. I didn't want to go alone, because it's kind of not a creepy place to go, but, you know, whatever, to be safe. I brought my friend Cassidy and my friend Chris, and they kind of like were over there doing their thing, and I was over here with this guy doing our thing, and he didn't know that I knew them and whatever. I felt off during the entire date. We were talking, and I feel like he wasn't telling me much about him, and I was the only one talking. And then, I mean, we talked for a while though, and then we left, and he didn't hug me, he didn't kiss me goodbye, nothing, and then he made fun of the car I was driving. And then when I got home, I was like, that was a really weird date, and he goes, well, if I'm being honest, I just didn't know that there was going to be such a size difference between the two of us. And let me tell you, I freaked the fuck out, because you knew exactly what I looked like from my Tinder. I post pictures on my Tinder of exactly what I look like, full body pictures. We have sent pictures to each other. You should know exactly what I looked like. And it's not my fault that he was short either. Like, I am not a tall person. I am 5'3". This guy was maybe 5'5" or something like that. Like, not my fault that you just felt... I mean, he was an average stature guy. It's not like he was this thin, and, you know, I'm like, you know, this, I mean, it was ridiculous. So I was kind of pissed off because I felt like I totally wasted 2 hours of my fucking time sitting in that park talking to you when you could have just said to me, you know what, I'm not as interested as I thought I was, and then just left. Like, instead, you let me sit there and tell you about my life and ask you about your life and blah, 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 whatever, and then make fun of my car, and, you know, and I have a nice car, so I don't know. Miraculous Mercedes asked, do you have any college tips, staying on task, keeping organized, relationships, etc.? That I could talk about forever. So I'm going to save that question. I'm going to screenshot it right now. I'm going to save that and make a separate video about that, okay? Favorite character on Duck Dynasty book? Cerise T. I don't know if you noticed, but I took my one Duck Dynasty poster down, and then I still have that one up because I'm just kind of, I like to purge my life when I come back from school, so I took down some things. I'm not the biggest Duck Dynasty fan. I used to be, but the story behind those two posters is they're actually both gifts. That one, or the smaller one, yeah, the smaller one was a gift from my brother's friend who had a crush on me, and then that one was a gift from my ex-boyfriend, which I should probably take down anyways. But if I had to say my favorite character, and I'm gonna be cliche again, is probably Sai, just because he's hilarious and I like him. Xandara Quinta said, how old were you when you first fell in love? Now, this again, yeah, I'm going to screenshot this again and make a video about this, something about like falling in love, because I could talk forever about this too, because I truly feel like I fell in love, but then I didn't really know what love was, and then I fell in love again, and then I didn't even know what love was from the last time I fell in love, and then I fell in love with my last ex-boyfriend, and that was probably the truest love I've known, but I still feel like there's more love to be happening in the world for me to feel. That makes no sense, but that's why I'm going to screenshot this and make a whole nother video, so I hope you guys watch that. Who do you watch? Do you watch other plus-size YouTubers, and if so, who? From Autumn Hagen. Of course. I watch so many plus-size YouTubers. I watch Nicole Amber. I watch Sarah Ray Vargas. I watch Clarissa. I watch... I literally watch everyone. Vintage or Tacky. That girl that was in the Torrid, like the Torrid picture. She has blonde hair. I forget her name right now. I literally follow Gabriella, Glam Life. I literally watch everybody. Like, any plus-size YouTuber you watch, I watch, and I love them all. Favorite drugstore dupes. I'm going to make a video about that as well, because I have to do research about that. If I'm being honest, I haven't really paid attention a lot to dupes recently. So that question I'm not going to answer right now. Heather Faith, ever had an experience with a fuckboy? And if so, how did you deal with it? Yes! Always. Watch my video that says all men are dogs. That's an experience with a fuckboy. I can answer so many other things about fuckboys, but that's another thing that I'm going to have to answer in another video. So, screenshot. I'll answer that later. Can you do more story times from Love Glitter? Yes. What's your opinion on slut shaming from Lily Purnham? It's fucked up. Don't do it. I have a friend, which I don't even know if she watches my YouTube videos right now, but I have a friend who claims she's feminist AF and blah, blah, blah. Women should do what they want with their bodies, but she's always making little digs at me for doing what I want with my body and sleeping with who I want to sleep with and hang out with who I want to hang out with. So I think it's fucked up and it pisses me off every time she does that. Do whatever the fuck you want with your body. Slut shaming is not a thing. Although sometimes I have to catch myself because I will think in my head like, oh, that girl is a little easy or something like that. And then I'm like, no. So I think it's fucked up. Do you like college so far? Yes. What is your go-to hair product? Any sort of leave-in or dry shampoo. I fucking love dry shampoo. Batiste dry shampoo or like a leave-in conditioner. Like it's a 10. Anything like that. Have you ever been rejected by a guy? Yes. And if so, did it hurt your self-esteem and how did you regain your confidence? By the way, you're stunning and I love your videos. Mary Beth S. Thank you. It can take a while once you're rejected to feel like you're worth it again, if I'm being honest. Like, if you're rejected, then you're like, what is wrong with me? Why doesn't this person like me? Blah, 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 whatever. It can be hard. Surround yourself with friends, go on a run, eat some ice cream, whatever you have to do to kind of chill out and give yourself some self-love, because I really think that's really healing. And just realize that they're not the ones that's meant for you and you're not meant for them, and move on. Easier said than done. Of course, I've been there. I've done that. I know that it's easier said than done, but I mean, that's kind of how I go about that. It's not easy, but you have to do it. From Tatum Hooten, I think. My question is, would you ever do a meet and greet? Also, what made you decide to be a YouTuber? If you could take something back, what would it be? I love your channel, blah, blah, blah. Thank you. I love you. Oh, God. I don't know if I could do a meet and greet. I don't know if I have enough people that live near me, first of all. And second of all, would want to do a meet and greet with me, but that could be a possibility in the future. I started YouTube because I was a bored 8th grader and wanted to talk about makeup. And also, if I could take back and do something different, what would it be? I feel like I could have a million answers to this question, or I could have one answer to this question. If I really truly sat and thought about every fucking stupid thing I've ever done, I would have a million answers to this question. If I answered and said, I don't regret anything that I've done in my life because it's made me who I am today, that's another answer to that question, which I kind of think is true. So I'm going to go with that one. T. Mick says, was there ever a time an intimate partner made you feel insecure? And if so, how did you handle it? I think, okay, let me give you one story. This is going to be a really long video, guys. I'm sorry. This guy that I've been talking to for a while, I went over his house a while ago. We watched one of the, like, debates together for the, election. So, let's say this was in October or something. I went over his house, and we're making out, and we all have roles. Well, not all of us, but, you know, some of us have roles. And he grabbed my roll that is under my boob, and he goes, oh, so I see that you're not wearing a bra today. And I was like, I am wearing a bra. That's not my boob that you're touching. My boob is up here. He was touching my fucking fat roll and thought it was my tit. Like, do you feel a nipple on that? So that was super awkward and made me feel insecure. But I got over it, and I haven't seen him since. I don't know if that's bad. Like, that's how I dealt with that. Like, guys, I'm not perfect. Like, I deal with things in different ways. I don't know. To be honest, I really haven't been in a lot of situations where a guy that I've been hooking up with or whatever has made me feel really uncomfortable. And he wasn't doing that maliciously either. That was just stupid. Yeah. That's about that. Yeah, I haven't seen it. We've talked since then, but I've not seen him since then. So, anyways. How do you get over feeling insecure and struggle with accepting your weight? This girl, Samantha Madsen, says she feels anxiety about things like that, and she says, I'm the best. I'm the best. Thank you. You're the best. I'm pretty sure you follow me on Instagram. I don't know. Getting over feeling insecure, I just kind of deal with it head on. I'll either exit myself from a situation, I will speak up, or I will take it in my own control. So, for example, if you do not feel comfortable with your arm showing, you either have two things that you could do. You can either wear a shirt that covers your arms, and you will always feel secure about your arms being covered, which is something my mom does. She does not like her arms. So she does not wear any short sleeve shirts that show her arms, like from like here to here. That's something you can do. Or you could do like the cold turkey tactic or whatever you want to call it, and you can buy 10 shirts that show your arms, and you can wear them consecutively for 10 days and get used to your body and realize that nobody truly gives a fuck what your arms look like. And if they do, fuck them. I always tell my mom, buy shirts that your arm shows. Who gives a fuck? I keep hitting this hat. I don't give a fuck. I show my arms like all the fucking time. Just do it. Like, the more you do it, the more comfortable you'll be. I mean, a lot of people have anxiety over driving, or anxiety over talking to new people, or anxiety over, I had anxiety about talking on the phone at work because I felt like I would sound stupid. Like, the more you do it, the more comfortable you get, and you realize that you can do this, and people really don't give a fuck, you know? So that's my advice for that. Cassie B said, do you find that people treat you differently when they find out you do YouTube and have a pretty large following? When I saw this video, or this question, my mind was blown. My mind was blown because, yeah, I have 6,000 subscribers, but that's just still crazy to me. Like, I can't wrap my head around that. And then the fact that somebody else recognizes that I have subscribers, like, that's just crazy. No, people don't treat me differently. A lot of times people, when they find out, just say like, oh, good for you, you know, like, that's cool, good for you. And that's kind of all I want people to think or say. I don't want people to say, I don't know, I don't want people to treat me differently. I have had twice people come up to me and be like, I know you from someplace. And I'm like, and then they're like, oh, you make YouTube videos. And I'm like, you watch my YouTube videos? Like, this girl at my college, I ordered food, she served me my food, and she's like, I know you from someplace. And I'm like, class? And she's like, actually, I watch your YouTube videos. And I was like, I literally was like crying, and I took a picture with her, and I was like, no way, like, no way. That to me is insane. How did she find my videos? Who knows? That's crazy. Favorite makeup setting spray is the Smashbox one from Tracy and Leanne. What makeup product makes you feel the most confident? Probably foundation or mascara. Those two. From Jadara Sambria, what is one thing you must do at night before bedtime? I always need something on my lips, like a moisturizer. I always need my hands moisturized, and then I tend to stay on my phone for a while before I go to bed. What motivates you? From Amber. I don't know. You guys, like, the fact that you guys actually watch my videos and comment and stuff, and I get more subscribers, I feel like that's what motivates me to continue making videos. I mean, I'm not making them just for myself to watch my own videos, so definitely you guys. What was your biggest insecurities in high school? I think I would have to say my biggest insecurity in high school wasn't even anything physical. I think it was the fact that I felt like I always had to be doing something to keep up with the Joneses, is the saying. Like, I felt like I had to go out to look cool, or I had to talk to these people, or always be doing something. It's mostly not even like what I look like. It's more like what I'm doing. Am I partying enough for these people to think I'm cool? Am I smoking? Am I drinking? You know, like things like that, which is totally wrong. That should not. And my friend Melissa also asked me advice that I'd give to my high school self. It would be that, like, you have enough time in college, I feel like, to do all of those things. And I feel like I always had like fear of missing out, like things like that. So that would probably be the answer to that question. Okay, I'm going to answer a few more. I already answered a thing about bralettes. From Dresses 365, has a family or friend ever made comments about themselves or others being overweight, but not directly to you? She like has this story about how somebody was talking about, oh, that girl's so fat, but she knows herself that she's bigger than that person. Literally, it happens all the fucking time, and it drives me crazy, because if you think you're fat and you weigh 150, what the fuck do you think I am? Like, for example, this just happened to me. I mean, it's happened to me countless times. I could tell you a million different like anecdotes about when it's happened to me. But for example, my guy that I'm talking to right now, he's so skinny, and he's not that skinny, but he's really skinny, and he's tall and really skinny. And he has these like pajama pants that are like Santa pajama pants, and so he put them on. He wasn't wearing a shirt. And I was like, can I take a picture to send to my friends? And he's like, yeah, but I need to put a shirt on first. And I'm like, why? And he's like, because I'm insecure about my stomach. He's like, I'm too fat. And when I tell you, like, his stomach maybe protrudes like an inch, like maybe an inch away from like his like chest, like maybe that much. I can't even remember what I said to him. I feel like I think I just said like, oh, you're ridiculous or something, because what do you think I am? I mean, I'm not walking around with my shirt off, but still, the fuck? So that's my answer to that question. Honestly, the way I kind of deal with it is just brushing it off, or sometimes I say something like, no, I don't think that's true, you know, like, I have another question about college. When I graduate, I do think I want to become a labor and delivery nurse, and then I do think I might want to get my master's degree and maybe be a physician's assistant or a nurse practitioner or something like that. Jessica Patterson is asking me how I stay confident, and like especially during summertime when I wear clothes that are a little bit more revealing. I just wear them and I remind myself that I look good, and sometimes if I feel insecure, my friends remind me that I look good, and that's about it. Like I keep saying, it's all about who you surround yourself with and about your own mentality and about their mentality. I mean, honestly, if you can't really change family, but if you have friends that are putting you down and saying you don't look good in things, or they're not there to tell you, hey, you look hot today, those are not the type of friends you want. Those are not the type of people you want around you at all. My favorite pair of jeans are the pair of jeans that I just bought from Forever 21. If you want to check out my Instagram, it is the picture I just posted. I got a new car, and the picture of me in my jeans is that. They're like they have rips in them. They're like holy. I got them Forever 21 size 20, which is weird because I never wear size 20, and those jeans fit me perfectly. I'm usually a 22 or 24, so. And if I could have an unlimited gift card to any store, I would choose, okay, I would choose Torrid. And let me tell you why. Because it is the most expensive for no reason, and I truly like their bathing suits, and I truly like their bras and their bralettes and their underwear. Their clothes I can, you know, hit or miss. Like I like a lot of, I like some of their things, a lot of the things I don't. But just for the bathing suits, bras, and underwear, and bathing suit, bras, underwear, bralettes alone, and shoes, I would like an unlimited gift card to there because they're so expensive, and I do like those things from them. And then of course I'd pick up clothes every now and then. Oh, I like their leggings too. Okay guys, so this is probably the part that you've all been waiting for after 36 minutes. There's some things I have to edit out still, but 30 minutes of video. Hope you guys like it. Anyways, after all that time for waiting, I'm sure you guys want to know who won the giveaway. So the person that won the giveaway is named Mary Beth S. That is her YouTube name. She has a nice little picture with a flower crown. She's one that asked me about being rejected by a guy. Let me see if I can find out any more about her. This is what she looks like. That girl. So, Mary Beth, this is what you have to do since you won. I need you to follow me on Instagram, or you don't even have to follow me on Instagram. I just need you to DM me on Instagram. DM me on Instagram. My Instagram name is the same as my YouTube name, which is Lamangelo Bab. DM me your information. I need to know your address. Is that it? Yeah, your address. I need to know your address. And yeah, you won. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. It's a really long video. But I like being able to like share myself with you guys, and I like when you guys get to know me more. So don't forget to leave comments. I will make more videos soon, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.